What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do the Heart's Desire reading for the sign of Aries. Aries, you are number 2 on this Thursday, okay? Hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all have been enjoying the energy of your first two readings this week, okay? With the general sneak peek and the intimacy reading, okay? So this is the third reading for the week. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next, okay? So, Heart's Desire, I did a little spiel for Gemini. I'll do the same thing for you guys, okay? Heart's Desire used to be on Instagram, okay? I took it off of there as I'm no longer there, and I decided to move it over here in place of the self care readings that also used to be on Instagram. If you haven't checked out the self care, you can go and check out the playlist, okay, on my channel, and you can go and view those. Everybody needs self-care. I'm not going to take those down. You guys can refer to them whenever you need to, okay? It's a good collection, so you can go over there and check on it at any point in time, okay? So with the Heart's Desire, we're talking about what innately is in your heart, what you are yearning for, or what you need, whether it be self-improvement or relationship-wise or whatever the case may be, okay? We lay out 3 cards. We have 4 decks, okay? 3 cards for our main decks here that are reminiscent and descendant of the Rider's Waite. I use the Mystic Mondays deck for 3 placements, which are past, present, and future, okay? Or, well, present, past, and future, okay? And then I use the Muse to clarify those placements. We'll look at the bottom of the deck and get the overall ending for your reading. Then I will use the Hearts Psychic Tarot to get what your overall message is, or final decision or outcome. I'll shuffle on screen 3 times and cut the deck 3 times and show you the bottom of the deck, okay, so that we can get that final message. And then I use the Power of Surrender Oracle to get like a supporting message of advice for you, okay? We do the same thing. 3 time shuffle, three time cut, and we flip the bottom of the deck, okay? So that being said, Mystic Mondays and the Muse have already been shuffled, so we are ready to do top, bottom, and middle, okay, energetically from the middle. All right, so let's get into it. So we have 1, 2, and energetically from the middle, we have 3, and no peeking at the bottom until we get through the first few cards, okay? So let's see what we got for you guys. So we have the 4 of Swords here, okay? 4 of Swords in the present placement. So you guys are feeling with the 4 of Swords. Usually that's talking about, in the regular Rider's Waite, you see someone holding a sword and laying down with 3 swords above them. So it's like you're resting, okay? I also feel like it's presently you're like reviewing information, okay? Either information that's provided to you, or information or retaining information, something that you're learning, okay, presently, okay? In the past, we have 5 of Wands, okay? 5 of Wands. Usually with the 5 of Wands, and that is in your past, okay? Regular Rider's Waite, you see people fighting with the wands, okay, against each other, okay? So in the past, you've had a lot of arguments, possibly with someone. Okay. So I feel like it's a possibility, Aries, that you're like reviewing some past occurrences presently, things that have been told to you about someone, okay? Because usually with swords, we're talking about air energy here, um, and all your air signs, but let's talk about truth, trust, things of that nature, okay? Um, and I feel like you're reviewing past arguments or things that have been said or past occurrences, okay, is what you're doing presently regarding the past. Okay. Then we have future placement is the 10 of Cups. Okay. 10 of Cups. 10 is usually talking about some form of enlightenment going on. Okay. 10 of Cups, you're headed towards your happy place. Okay. Some type of wish fulfillment, if you will. Usually with the 10 of Cups, there's like a family and there's a rainbow and there's like 10 cups going around. Okay. These 10 cups are circling something. Okay. Maybe you're coming to completion with something. Um, as I mentioned before, I am hearing something about a skill set or something, some type of training possibly that you're coming to the completion of. Um, Hearing promotion or raise or increase in something with this 10 of cups. You're finally making some headway, in my opinion, okay, of what I'm feeling here. Okay. So now let's look at the bottom of the deck here and see what we have on the bottom. Okay. So we have the Queen of Swords, Aries. Y'all ain't playing, okay, with this Queen of Swords here. Y'all about I feel like y'all about to tell somebody off. Uh, y'all are about to tell somebody because she's holding this sword and she's got her hand up and she like, fool me once, shame on shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Okay, not gonna be able to fool me again. Okay, it looks like you're not for it. Okay, whatever someone has told you before, you've been through this before. And Aries, I think I said this in your general read. Okay, that you are very familiar. You keep on bailing the same person out, or you're always there for the same people, and they feed you the same line. And you're like, you know what? You said that last time. Or they owe you some money back, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I'll get you next payday," and like you said that before, and you still haven't paid me. And so you're gonna lay down the law. You're gonna lay down the law with some people and be like, "Look, this is the last time." Or last time was the last time. I'm done. I have things to do. I have things to complete. I have wish fulfillment to get to. Okay. And I can't get to it if I keep on helping you. So it's kind of the same vibe, Aries, but you are putting your foot down and you're like, enough is enough. And you letting some people know some truth about themselves, whether it hurts them or not, okay? But it's freeing you, okay? And that's what you want to do, okay? So with that being said, let's go in with the muse. Although I don't think we need to, but we going to anyway, okay? So let's pull one for the top for the Four of Swords. Pull one from the bottom for the Five of Wands. And then we have the Ten of Cups that we're going to pull energetically here. And I feel like going here, but right there. Yeah. So let's see, and we're going to peek at the bottom in a minute. Okay. So, oh, I love this Muse deck. I hope y'all love these decks. The visuals are just amazing. They're just very bright, and I feel like it just goes with the premise of the reading, the heart's desire. You want it to be vibrant. You're working on your heart chakra, and things of that nature. So I hope y'all really like this deck because I know I really do. Okay, so to clarify the Four of Swords, we have the Ace of Materials. The Ace of Materials, okay? Which materials in the Muse deck is the Pentacles, okay? Materials is Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles usually is the one pentacle with the pentacle showing, right? Like in someone's hand, okay? And then we have it clarifying the Four of Swords, okay? So I feel like, and this is under your present placement, right? So the Ace of Material, you're tired. Okay, you're reviewing about all the money you have dished out to people. Okay, I think this is about finances. This is really going over your finances here. Okay, dishing out to somebody in particular, or a couple of people in particular, and they always got their hand out, and you drop, and they gone, and then you're left with what? Either nothing or barely nothing. Okay, and so I feel like with this four up underneath the Four of Swords, you are contemplating on all the money you spent, all the lies they've told, and stretching. Like, I know I said I was gonna pay you in like 2 weeks, but something happened and I gotta pay you again. I gotta, can I pay you next month or something like that? And you're like, it's okay, just get it to me when you get to me. But it's not okay. Okay, you keep holding it in because you're like, you know what, I can't take it anymore, because you're looking at all the money that was spent. You're looking at what you could have done with that money, especially if you have something that you're trying to pay off or you're trying to get. You couldn't get it because you were helping them, and then you were dependent on that money, waiting on them to pay you back, and they never did. So what you have to do is start saying, I'm not going to give unless I have it. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you give without the intention of receiving it back from that person. Okay, if you know that person has been, either pushing you off to the side or is never good at giving you your money back, you have to let them go. Okay, and just be like, you know what, money, take it as a L, and say you'll get it back from somewhere else. Okay, start pushing towards getting that money back somewhere else. When you give, say, you know what, I'm gonna get it back, because you gave it without the intent of receiving it back from that person. You are getting it back in another way. Okay, whether it is you give to, for an example, you give to that person, they don't give it back to you. However, you gave it with good intentions. Okay, in helping them, you truly and innately wanted to help them. And let's say the next day or 2 weeks later, they don't pay you, but let's say you get a deal on something, you get discounted on something, or you save some money, or you end up finding $20 somewhere, and you're like, oh, damn, this came out of nowhere. That's spirit, your angels, your spirit guides giving it back to you. Like, you know what? You gave with good intentions. Let's help her out. You know what I'm saying? And then that's $20 that you found could be for gas when you really need it. Okay, it'll come out of nowhere. Okay, well, let's say my favorite thing, food blessings. You mess around and you get some extra food that you didn't think you was gonna get. Okay, you go through the drive-through, you ever get like an extra thing of fries or something like that, and you're like, damn, I didn't know what a fries, but they gave me an extra thing of fries. Girl, you better go ahead and take them fries and keep it moving. Okay, that's a blessing. Okay, that's extra money that you didn't have to spend. Okay, so look for getting that money back, or something that you did back, through other ways, and not that person. Do not rely on that person, because that person is already relying on you. You don't want double reliability on you. Okay, you relying on them to give you your money back, and then relying on you to give them money in the first place. Okay, you can't do that. That's ill intention going both ways. So you have to cut off the head, okay, of that one ill intent, okay, and look to get it in other ways. All right. So let's move on here to the Queen of Motions, okay, which would be the Queen of Cups, okay, clarifying the Five of Wands, okay. I do feel like in the past you were very conflicted, okay. They played on your heartstrings, emotions is talking about cups. The cup suit in Rider's Waite is built on emotions, okay? It's talking about love, it's talking about caring, it's talking about nurturing, okay? With the Queen of Emotions, you have mouths to feed. For some of you, you may have a family and you're like, you're taking from my family and I'm paying for yours. Or I'm taking care of another household. What about mine? So you were very conflicted, especially if this deals with family or with friends. You find it really hard to say no. In the past, you found it very hard to say no. And you were like, well, it's just family, so I'll do it. Or, and they made you feel bad. They put you through a guilt trip, okay? In the past. You're not dealing with that no more. You're not dealing with it. With this Four of Swords, you are done. With the Four of Swords and the Queen of Swords, you are done. Okay, you went from being timid to like cutthroat. Okay, because you have things to do and you're putting yourself first, which is what you should always do. Okay, like I said before, if you have it, give because you have it and you want to do it, not because you're being made to do it. You are not obligated to take care of a whole entire family when they have the ability to take care of their family themselves. Okay, everybody needs a little bit of help, but when it's constantly, you have to learn how to say no sometimes. Okay, so with that being said, let's move on to the last placement here, which is future, which is the Knight of Materials here. Okay, the Knight of Materials. And usually in Rider's Waite, there's like a man on a horse or a knight on a horse with a pentacle in his hand. Okay, paired with the Ten of Cups. Okay, I feel like Aries, you guys have some assistance coming in, possibly someone maybe wanting to move in with you or is, taking you out on a date, or offering you something. Every now and again, they may drop a couple of dollars in your pocket. You may start it off as like a light relationship and now it's gotten pretty serious. But they're always giving to you, okay? It doesn't have to be money, but it could be something just as simple as taking you out or doing something for you. You have someone willing to give to you for once, okay? And it's not your family that's giving to you, it's not your friends, it's someone close to you, it's someone romantically involved with you, okay? And they want to show you that they're willing to make an offer to you to pour into you, okay? Whatever you need help with, they're willing to help you with. It could be just to help fix something in the house, or they want to take you somewhere, whatever the case may be, okay? They're willing to pour into you. And I think and that's in your future placement, so it's either coming or you already have it, okay? But that is something that it's like a wish fulfillment to have someone who's equally yoked with you as far as on a professional standpoint, emotional standpoint, financial, mental. They complete their You're at a sense of completion where you're like, I think this might be a nice match, okay? Which is great. Okay, congratulations if that is the case. All right, so Aries, let's look at the bottom of the deck as we're at 1844. We have five of emotions here, which is clarifying the five, not the five, the Queen of Swords here, five, meaning change, okay? Five of Cups, okay, with the emotions here. So regular Rider's Waite with the Five of Cups, you usually see somebody cold, two people cold walking, and you see five cups. And them cups could be, I can't remember if they're standing up or not, but the reference big here is cold, okay? I'm hearing that, that song Marion Icebox, okay? I got this ice box where my heart used to be, okay? And that is towards family, not this new person, okay? It's towards family, okay? You are finally shutting it down. You like, I don't care what y'all got going on. I got my own stuff going on. You better start saving your coins because I am not the bank anymore, okay? So they are on their own. You are learning to tell people they are on their own. Okay, you had to work hard, you had to build up your foundation of things that you wanted for yourself, whether it be for a business, a house, whatever the case may be, and you put in the work for it. And it should not be your responsibility, like I said, to take care of everybody else in their household. Okay, you can't be made to be the matriarch of the family just because you have it, or they think you have it just based off of them counting your pockets. Okay, they don't know what goes on, or the logistics or the background of what you have to do with the funds that you have. You earned those funds. You still have a house, you have bills, you have other things that you have wants, you have needs. You can't keep putting them ahead of what you want. Okay, so five of emotions, five of cups, you're done. You're not filling up people's cups anymore. You're dealing with yourself. Okay, and those closest to you that you want around you. Okay, and that are willing to pour into you, and you telling some people the truth. Okay, so 2111, as we get to the Psychic Tarot Hearts deck, we're going to go ahead and shuffle these 3 times on camera for y'all, like I said, before we flip to the bottom. And then we'll go to the book to see what the book has to say. Very proud of y'all, Aries. Very proud of y'all. Y'all are standing up for yourselves. This is a really nice spread. Nice evolvement of energy throughout this week. Okay, especially coming to some realization about people, places, and things around you and what you want. Okay, but really reevaluating those around you. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have the solar plexus chakra. Okay, solar plexus chakra. Okay, that's talking about creating when you deal with the solar plexus. Okay, so you may be creating some things around you, creating a new environment. Like I said, learning something possibly. Okay, so let's see. Page 161. I'm also hearing, before we get started, I am hearing, oh, I can't think of the name of the song, but Mariah Carey with ODB. I'm in heaven with my boyfriend. Okay, somebody think about their boyfriend. Okay, someone's thinking about their boyfriend right now. Okay, or girlfriend. Okay, kudos to you. Okay, someone is in love here. Okay, so solar plexus, which is number 3 on the card, which is talking 3, mind, body, and spirit. All right. Your key facts with this card is the color yellow, of course. The sound is ram in meditation. Okay. The element is fire. Okay. Aries, you are a fire sign. Okay. This is dealing with the pancreas and adrenal glands. And the key word is I can. Okay. And think of Nas, I Know I Can. Okay. And go listen to that song. All right. So it says here the solar plexus chakra is located above the navel area and just below the rib cage. It can represent power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. This chakra is associated with clairsentience, inner feeling, which is the major psychic reception area. To strengthen this chakra, try this breathing exercise. Close your eyes, and as you inhale deeply through your nose, breathe in the color yellow. See it coming from a glowing, brilliant sun. Send this vital energy to your solar plexus. Exhale through your mouth all energies that don't serve you. Believe that you can have the relationships you desire, and you will. This exercise can be used to energize any chakra simply by visualizing the appropriate color energy. Okay, so at any point in time, you can change this. If you feel like you have some heart chakra blockages, then you would breathe in the color green and exhale, okay, any energies that don't serve your heart chakra. Okay, so, any energies that do not serve you as far as your creative ability, your self esteem, your confidence, could be family that have teared you down, told you, oh, you just, it's a pipe dream and I hope it turns out. But they always got their hand out, okay? So, they needed it to turn out so that way you could help them, okay? See how that's hypocrisy, isn't it? It is, okay? So, so just work on that. Do that exercise, all right? Do that as many times as you feel necessary, okay? You can do it 3 times for mind, body, and spirit, all right? So we're going to do the same thing with the power of surrender at 2609 so we can wrap up your reading, okay? Very good. Very good, Aries. I am so proud of y'all. Y'all are doing it. I feel like somebody been watching my self cares or or the monthly manifestations, okay, and really working on yourself, okay. It really shows. It really shows. So it's the third shuffle. We're gonna cut 3 times, and we're gonna look at the bottom to see what your supportive advice is. Okay. So it says surrender the idea you can fix someone. Okay? Surrender the idea that you can fix someone. Okay? I feel like this is in reference to you feel like, and primarily more so in the past than presently for some of you, but for some of you, it's presently where you feel like you can. And I'm trying to make sure I can say this in the best way possible. You feel like it's in reference to your family. You feel like you're trying to get them to see things from your point of view. Like you're trying to, pretty much, you're arguing. You're arguing with them, okay? In the past, with this Five of Wands, you argued with them, okay? And again, it was like a tug of war. Like, well, I mean, you're doing good. It's not like I'm asking for this much. They trying to justify them coming to you, but in all actuality, it's like it's not the point about you, which how much you want. It's the point that you ask all the time, okay? And they think you have it all the time. You're not going to be able to make them see where you're coming from because they're coming from a place of ill intention. They're coming from a place of just give it to me, don't ask for an explanation of why, because I'm sure or feel that in the past you've probably said, what is this for? What is it this time? And they get upset because you're asking them that in that tone or whatever. It's like, gosh, you act like I'm bothering you, or you act like I do this all the time, because you do. So it's like you're now, it's almost like you feel like you're a bank. You've said this to them 1,000 times. You're like, I feel like I'm a bank. I'm sitting up here giving you a loan. You've probably jokingly said I'm gonna charge you interest, and they thought it was funny, like you were joking, but you were not. Okay, so it's situations that happen like that. And so you can't surrender the idea that you can fix someone. Stop thinking that you can change them or make them see your point of view. Okay? So it says it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Okay? You can give suggestions all day long, but people are going to do the easy route. They're going to go the easy route. Yeah, they could easily pick up another job, okay? Yeah, they could easily do a side hustle like you did or like other people do. But it's much easier to come and ask you, okay? Take that as you will. All right. But with that being said, hitting that 30-minute mark, okay, there go that 3 again. Healing that mind, body, and spirit, and focusing on you. Aries, love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Peace.